Living below your means sounds very simple, but if it was so simple, everybody would probably do it. Like you try to do it, you try to cut back and be disciplined, but you turn right back around and end up in the same position. And in today's video, I'm gonna break down what actually worked without all the extra stuff and the extra stuff that people do. So stay to the end of the video, and I'm gonna help you out basically. You feel me? So let's go ahead and get straight into it. The first step is stop lying to yourself about money. About your money at that. Stop telling yourself that, oh, you got this amount of money, this amount of money, when you really don't. When you get your paycheck, you are automatically saying, oh, I got this to spend. Or before you get your paycheck, you like, I got this to spend because I got this money coming in. When you know you lying because that money's really supposed to be going somewhere else. And this is the first step that nobody actually talk about. You basically not honest about spending your own money. You're not honest about spending your money. Like you be like, the big purchases, then the small purchases will keep adding up and adding up. Like you'll spend $10 here, $20, $50 here. Next thing you know, you'll have that $10 turn into $70, and that 70 turns to 200 by the end of the week. And now you're just looking like, damn, where the fuck my money went? At the end of the week, you look like, damn, where my money went to. And it's like, it's gone because you keep spending it and you're not realizing it. You gotta track your spending habits before. That's step number one. To be truthful to yourself about how much money you spending. Track your expenses. Go to that bank statement and look at your. You don't have to spend every day. You keep spending these $10, $50 every day. That shit add up, buddy. And we trying to live below our means because we trying to stack right now. We're in the building process. We're in the building phase. We're not in the splurging phase yet. So all that eating out, like I told y'all, all that unnecessary spending, drinking, and stuff like that every day, it gets to a point where you got to stop it, right? So you just got to pay attention to your finances, right? Because right now it's like, this is going to lead up to step number 2, which is your life going to be set up to just spending money. That's what your life is basically set up to right now. So like I said, you keep spending that money every day. Now it's like everything around you is designed for like convenience. The people around you, you know, all y'all just spending crazy money. So it's like you got the subscriptions, so you could easily just double tap that power button on your iPhone and Apple Pay. Like you need to, if you got a bad spending problem or a paying attention problem, like discipline problem with spending money, you just need to take Apple Pay off your phone, freeze your credit cards, like have an accountability partner or something. If it's that bad, have an accountability partner. If you in the process of building right now, I mean, I know Apple Pay could be convenient, but it's like, don't spend it on unnecessary shit. Like you got your cards on there, that's a good thing to do, right? But you can literally freeze your cards. Tell yourself no, that you don't need it. Like it gets to a point where you develop this habit of keep spending money. It's like you don't feel the money. You don't even feel the money leaving no more. You don't notice it until it's too late. You just tap your phone, keep tapping, tap, tap, tap. Next thing you know, it's gone. You done had $300 on Apple Pay. 2 days or to a week, it's done. Why are you spending that much money on bullshit anyway? So we're gonna fix that. It's like, I know, I ain't gonna lie. When I get bored, I get some food, but I get food in the house. When you get bored, you probably get food and go order some food or go pick up some food. I know females and some people, I know like older people as well, they see, like my grandma, she sees stuff, she might catch a commercial, try to buy something. No, we ain't doing that. We know what we trying to do right now. We're trying to save our money. We're trying to get more paper, have more money to our name. You feel me? And then it's like, especially when you go out with your friends, you just spending crazy. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause when I go out with my friends, especially when you drinking, you just tap, 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 and that, I promise you, you check your bank account the next day, it's like, I did what? I did what? It's like, you know, yo drunk mind, you know you got the money, bruh. And it's like, you know what? Forget it. Let's go. Tap, 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 tap. That's bad decision making right there. I ain't gonna lie. But it happens to everybody. I'm not knocking you for it because everybody. I feel like everybody go through that phase like when they drinking or like hanging out with their friend. You don't even got to be probably hanging out. I mean, you don't even got to be drinking or nothing like that. It's just like you could be sober and it's happened. It's just like when you with your friends, you don't want to tell them no because y'all know y'all got each other, right? So it's like, why not? You do it this time. They get it that time. They get it that time. You get it this like everybody around you like they can do it. And then when you get back home alone to yourself or something like that, you should like, dang, I done cut into what I'm not supposed to be cutting into. That's another reason why you separate your money. But it's like you don't need to. You got the discipline, kind of, sorta, but it's the things around you, the situations around you that you need to remove yourself from. You know, so and that's what's breaking the discipline. The situations around you, it's like it's kind of forcing you to do it, which is draining you physically, probably mentally. Because when you see that first it's draining you financially, right? Then once you see it's draining you financially, it starts draining you mentally. Then it's gonna probably affect physically. It's like a domino effect. It goes from one and then knock everything down and drain you. So yeah, that's number 2. Number 3, you need to start making your money harder to reach. Like I told y'all, freeze the card. And this is where things start to change because you start actually not touching your money. It's hard for you to access. Like right now, when you out here tapping away, when you tapping away, it's like too much. It's too accessible. Your money is too. You got cash on you. You got cards. And it's like, and then you got all your money sitting in one account. Move it around. Have like a spending account where you only spend a certain amount. Because if you got all your money, you got your bill money and everything. It's like you cutting into each one at one time. That's why I keep telling y'all. Separate the money. Separate the money. You got to have money for bills, spending, saving, money you don't touch, investing and stuff like that. Have those separate bank accounts. That's key. A key factor in living below your means. You feel me? Boom. If you say for instance you got all your bill money in your account, and you got like all your bills together, let's say $3,500 a month. It shouldn't be that high actually, but let's say it's $3,500 a month, and you got all that in your account. Your mind automatically thinks, "Oh, I got $3,500 in my bank account. I can get this, I can get that." And then it's like when you go look, it's like, damn, my bill's coming up. I done touched this money. I was not supposed to touch this money. Now you're regretting. So it's like, have less access, because you gotta think about it. If it was only a certain amount of, say your spending that you set for yourself, it was $75. Say if it was only $75 in it. Now your brain knows it's only $75. I gotta limit what I buy. You feel me? Or I gotta be more wise with what I purchase, what I spend my money on. What they say? I'll look at it after this video. But yeah, you gotta be more wise about what you spend your money on. So make yourself less accessible to the money. That's like telling y'all that's a key factor, and it's gonna help y'all. It's gonna do it for you. That's when things gonna start changing. And this is gonna lead to you like what I got on here. Delaying your spending. Think on it. Stop making impulsive decisions. I used to do that so much. It got to a point it was like when I go into a store, I hated window shopping. So guess what I do? I feel like every time I go into a store, I gotta buy something. And trust me, I learned. Money was ending up missing. Everything. I'm like, bro, I don't gotta go in. Every store I go in, I don't gotta get nothing. I don't have to. So I stopped doing that. Things changed. When I stopped buying stuff immediately, things changed. Because when I was doing it, when I was buying it immediately, guess what happened? Losing interest in it fast. Like, I'm regretting that I even got it. Like I'm like, damn, why did I get this? 48 hours later, 72 a week later, I don't even want it no more. So wait. Do the waiting method. Wait 24 to 48 hours and see if you still want it. And then let me tell you, the mind gonna trick you. I forgot what it's called, but it's like when you say you want something, like say for instance you want a car. You start seeing a car around. You do your research on the car, you start seeing the car come around, come around, come around. It's like, damn, I really, really, really want it. Really, 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 really want it. Then you get the car. Boom. You gotta ignore that. I mean, some people may take it as a sign, cause let me tell you, I've been thinking of a Trackhawk, right? I wouldn't even put to tell y'all that, but I've been thinking of a Trackhawk, and I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but it's like I've been getting, I done start seeing them, and it's never none in Savannah. So I done start seeing them. I got in the rental car. They're like, oh yeah, we about to give you a Durango or a Jeep. That's Mopar, right? Come on now. It's like I keep running into scenarios where I have to deal with them or see them. So I'm taking this as a sign, but it's like I don't know how. We not getting no track car right now, gang. You know. So yeah. But this is what you want to do. My fault. Include this into like a routine and make this routine boring. Most people mess up because they wanna make having money so exciting. They wanna flex it. They wanna have fun with the money, but you gotta secure the money first before you even have fun with it. Stop wanting the big changes so fast. Stop wanting fast progress and quick wins. Because money don't work like that. People actually get ahead by doing the same things over and over again, which is a effective routine. You feel me? Once you get an effective routine, that's when you can repeat doing, like, you know how we say don't do the same cycle over and over? That's bad habits. Develop good habits that actually work and press the gas. So like saving, spending, structure, you know, things of that nature. Like you have spending control. And it may not be exciting, it may be boring, but I promise you, on the back end you happy because you know what you got, you know what you're sitting on, you know how much cushion you got. So be that person, be that guy, be that female that know what you got. Like you missing out on the fun, but you know that you can go out and have fun, but you just choose not to. Cause 9 times out of 10, most people outside having fun don't have that that cushion. I promise you they don't. The ones that want to pop it for Instagram, keep going out, they're not living below their means, gang. I'm telling you. They just want to be Instagram famous, Instagram models, Instagram stars. That's all it is. So, if your system only works when you're motivated, it's not a real system. It's not a real system. Which number 6 is basically what I was just talking about, how people want to be Instagram famous and stuff like that. Stop trying to be looking like you got money. Stop flexing. Stop trying to be in the flashiest designer, things like that, the highest clothing. You know, I say dress comfortable. You know what? You know what's crazy? Go get you a suit, bro. Them suits is cost way more and they more valuable than all that other shit. Suits like a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie. For my males out there, they kind of. I done seen some $500 suits, $200 suits. Them suits can get you in way more rooms than that designer can. I'm just saying. You know? I'm just saying. So, and also, stop eating out every day. Go grocery shop and cook you some shit up. I feel like I've been saying that for a long time, so I'm done saying that. I'm done beating the horse on that. But I'm just letting y'all know. Stop eating out, bro. You want people to, like, I get you trying to build your brand so you gotta look like you, but you gotta do it. Have a purpose for it. Don't do it for the wrong purposes. Do it for like motivation. You feel me? Don't do it just to make it look like you're doing well. If you're actually doing well, that's when you actually do it. Pop out that, yeah, like, you feel me? And it's like actually be building something. If you gonna be looking crazy, like looking trying to flex, actually be building something, because people gonna try it. They gonna hold you up to them standards like, oh, you flexing this, but when they see you in person, you ain't got it. This, that, and the third. It's like, And my favorite line: you don't get ahead by looking rich. You get ahead by moving different. The people that you trying to impress are not paying your bills, gang. They're not. So stop trying to fucking impress them people. Fuck them. You gotta be in control of your life, control your money, and control your decisions. And once you get in control, that's when everything starts to fucking change, bro. You built the fucking method. You got the method. You are the method. You feel me? Do what you gotta do. And my fault for cursing. The passion started kicking in, and I just needed to let that out, because people don't understand unless you curse to them sometimes. So that's gonna be the end of today's video, man. I just gave y'all the steps of how to actually live below your means. And I guarantee that if you follow this process, if I wasn't clear enough, let me know. But if you follow this process, I promise you, you'll be living below your means, and you'll have that cushion. Apply these steps alone, because once you cut your spending and stuff like that, got your bills and stuff paid, guess what you got next? You can invest. Now you got a passive income coming in. Then with your invest, you got my other video, self-improvement, where it's like you finding you something to do, like a side hustle or business or something like that, business idea, to get some extra income. So now you got the invested income coming in. That's your safety net right there for your retirement. And then you got, boom, or 9 to 5. So it's like you good. So lock in, gang. We in this together. I'm out.